Welcome back to City Focus. We have the Executive Director of Red Cross, Terry Jenkins, here to discuss the local chapter's 100th anniversary. Welcome, Terry.
Thank you for having me.
This is a major anniversary for our local Red Cross. How do you guys plan to celebrate the occasion?
It's going to be an exciting event. The chapter turns 100 years old this year. We were chartered on May 17th, 1917. And so what the board members and I have been doing for about a year now, we've been doing research in all of our 20 counties to try to find unique Red Cross stories that date way back. And so far I've been able to secure a Red Cross story dating back to 1944. Where the Valdosta chapter took place in providing mass care to a disaster operation where a train wreck happened in Stockton in Lanier County, and where they provided services. And so we're still searching, for some unique Red Cross stories like that. We have been able to secure some information on who actually started the chapter. And so the idea of this event is to celebrate the 100 years and the volunteers, the originators of the chapter, and the volunteers who have so graciously donated their time and efforts to the organization so that we can deliver our mission to the community.
Now, you guys are also doing something in the month of April before we get to that May centennial
We are.
celebration.
April is Volunteer Appreciation Month, and so on April 22nd, for all of our volunteers that we have in our 20 counties, we are going to just have a good time, a cookout, games, just a way to let them have a casual, fun day, and we're going to have that here in Valdosta, and just for them to come out and have a good time, and we'll see if a disaster happens on that day.
We hope not.
Hopefully not,
hope not.
But everybody will be there at one time,
Okay.
so we can pick and choose to see who goes to respond.
Okay. Well, this organization has meant a lot to our community over the years. The anniversary is celebrating, but it's also to remind people kind of what you guys do for the community, correct?
It is. The Red Cross, we are chartered to provide immediate disaster assistance to anybody that is affected by any kind of disasters, tornadoes, fires, floods, hurricanes. This fiscal year, we have been in part and involved directly and indirectly with every one of those, from the Hurricane Hermine and Matthew to the Georgia tornadoes in January, and that's just in between our single family home fire response that we respond to every day. So our volunteers are 24/7 out in the field, our community partners that we work with. It takes a village for all of us to work together to provide that immediate assistance to our clients, and we've helped nearly 1,000 people, and we still have 3 months left in the fiscal year. And so we're quite busy, and we want to try to get out there and educate the community on how to be prepared before that disaster hits.
Okay. And what are some of the things we can do before that disaster happens?
Well, we have a Facebook page where we post information on daily on how to be prepared. Hurricane season starts June 1st, so we're already prepping for that. We have 12 or 13 different apps that people can download to their Droid or iPhone. Call the office, and we offer free disaster training to companies and churches and other business, other nonprofits, civic organizations. All of that's provided free, so they can in turn share with their staff or their congregation or their families. We just want to keep everybody safe and protected.
Okay. Now, we've seen all of this in with the tornadoes and the hurricane. Most of us don't think about it until after it happens. Are there any specific tips that you can give the people? Okay, this is what we need to do to help our local chapter before these things occur.
Volunteer. We do need volunteers. Again, as I mentioned, April is Volunteer Recognition Month or Appreciation Month. So we need volunteers that can be trained to run a shelter, to provide mass care, to drive the emergency response vehicle, the ERV for short, to go out into the field. We need damage assessment volunteers, single family home fire responders. So there's a lot of positions that we have available where people, we match them up with their skill sets to that position that's open. So volunteering and getting yourself educated is one of the first steps.
Okay. Well, Terry, I want to thank you for everything that you and the Red Cross do for our people here in South Georgia. And we want to also thank you for coming in and talking to us here on on City Focus, Metro 17 on City Focus.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, and we'll be back here on City Focus.